Hello friends, I am Hemant Singh Rana and you're watching in Live in English. In the last lesson, we learned about simple present tense in a simple manner. And today we are going to discuss about the next time machine, that is present continuous tense. Many times you would have heard people say that we should not worry about what happened in the past or what's going to happen in the future, and we should focus on living in the present. And if there is one tense that can truly reflect the spirit of the phrase live in the moment, it is present continuous tense. Among all the tenses, present continuous tense is the tense which can exclusively claim its right on representing the present moment. If we all can learn to live in the present moment or in the present continuous tense, life would be better and happier, and we would get most out of it. But that's a different topic of discussion. We are definitely going to touch upon it some other day, not today. Today, we are going to discuss about the circumstances and situations in our daily lives where we can use present continuous tense to frame sentences correctly. There are 7 simple rules that we can keep in our mind to use this tense. So let's discuss rule number 1. Friends, whatever is happening right now, whatever action is taking place in front of your eyes right now is this tense that we are talking about, present continuous tense. For example, I am talking to you, you are watching me right now. These actions are happening in real time or in the present moment. So we can say that present continuous tense is all about being right here, right now. Rule number 2. We can also tell about actions or activities that are going on these days in present continuous tense. Such actions or activities may not be taking place at the time of speaking, but in present time. One thing we need to remember here is that such actions or activities are temporary in nature and there is a goal or objective attached to them. Once this goal or objective is attained, these activities also end. Have a look at these sentences carefully. I am preparing for exams. Now, it means that I am studying these days but may not do so once exams are over. I am reading William Shakespeare. That means I am reading books written by the author these days. I am staying with you for next 2 weeks. The sentence shows the temporary nature of the stay. Once job is done, I'll leave to my original place. Rule number 3. If we want to tell someone what action or activity is taking place at some point or period of time, in that sense, we can use present continuous tense. Again, these sentences won't reflect that the action is taking place at that particular time, but at the point of time or period of time that we are talking about. For example, at 6 a.m., I am usually exercising in the park. When I reach home late in the evening, everybody is having his dinner. In the evening, he is practicing on the ground. Rule number 4. We can also use present continuous tense to show contrast between two things or to show something that is in fashion or trend. For example, people are traveling by their own cars rather than buses and trains. People are writing emails instead of letters these days. Now these two sentences show contrast. Youngsters nowadays are buying new high-tech gadgets. More and more people are learning English. Now both these sentences show a trend or something that is in fashion these days. Rule number 5. At times we can see something growing, changing, developing or transforming gradually. In that sense too, we can use present continuous tense. For example, the plants in my garden are growing fast. It shows that there is a change in state and the plants are growing gradually. With regular practice, players are becoming fitter and better. Better grades show children are really working hard on studies. Now both these sentences show that there is a transformation and development taking place gradually. Rule number 6. Some people or places have a tendency, quality, or a feature that keeps on repeating itself. In that sense too, we can use present continuous tense. But we have to remember that in such sentences, words like always, constantly, and regularly will be featured to show the persisting nature or the repetition. Have a look at these examples. It is always raining here in the morning. He is constantly arguing with other people. You are always busy doing something. Last but not the least, rule number 7. We can also use present continuous tense to express future, provided the events, actions, or activities we are talking about are planned and definite. In such sentences, we will use adverbials of time like tonight, tomorrow, evening, morning, next month, and so on. Have a look at these examples. We all are going to watch a new movie tonight. My friend is arriving from the US tomorrow. I'm leaving for Bombay on Monday. Friends, we have to make sure whenever we are using present continuous tense in future context, we will always use adverbials of time. Otherwise, the meaning may change altogether. For example, have a look at this sentence. She is taking an extra class. Going by the rule, it seems that the class is underway at the moment. But if we are using it in future context, then we need to mention some adverbial of time. For example, tomorrow. If we add word tomorrow, now the context is clear. We mean to say that the teacher is going to take an extra class tomorrow, not at the moment. So these were the 7 principles or simple rules that you can remember to form sentences in present continuous tense on daily basis. If you still want more clarity on how present continuous tense functions, so let's step outdoors and see for ourselves how the tense works. Hello friends, it's early in the morning and we are at Sukhna Lake in Chandigarh. Life is all about living in the moment, and there can't be a better setting than this to explain to you how present continuous tense functions, which is all about living in the moment. The sun is shining brightly, the golden sun rays that are falling on the lake water is making it glitter, birds are chirping around, a gentle breeze is blowing across the lake, and the energy and atmosphere is electrifying here. Some people are walking, jogging, enjoying themselves. They are exercising, keeping themselves fit, and there is spring in everybody's stride. If you really want to see how life is at work, then you need to step out of home and visit a place like this to see how present continuous tense is functioning. And some people here are sitting idle, enjoying themselves, soaking in the early morning energy, and just getting ready for the day that is ahead of them. So we are going to take a quick look at what's happening in the lake, and I'm going to take you to a short tour of this lake. So friends, aren't you feeling energetic to come out of home and live in the moment? That is present continuous tense. Now I want you to remember that present continuous tense is different from simple present tense. Now many people confuse it and say that they can use both the tenses interchangeably. But there is a difference when you use both the tenses, and that difference is of action. For example, when you say I speak and I'm speaking, there is a difference of action. I speak means that you have the ability to speak and you can speak anytime you want. But when you say I am speaking, that means that the action is in progress or you're speaking right now. So please keep these simple rules in mind and enjoy the language and use the tenses correctly. I hope you would have enjoyed learning the simple rules governing the present continuous tense. If you don't understand anything, you can pick up a grammar book, there is no harm in it, and go through the rules again. Watch this video again, watch all the rules carefully, and if you still don't understand, you can write back to me and I will try to answer all your queries, because the purpose is to work together and learn the language effectively and efficiently. I could have complicated the things by giving you the technical details about the tense, how it works, and the rules of framing the sentences. I have shared some simple and easy to use patterns while explaining you the rules governing the tense that we are talking about, present continuous tense. So once you understand the concept, go out and share your learning with others. As I always mentioned, that there can't be a better gift other than knowledge that we can give to others to create a meaningful difference. In the words of great Indian philosopher Swami Vivekananda, an ounce of action is better than thousands of tons of talks. So act, take action. Once you learn a concept, go out, share with others, because this is how you're going to become better. Once you share your learning with others, they also improve and you also become better. So this is it from my side, friends. I'll be back with a new lesson and new learning soon. Till then, keep watching and keep improving. Bye-bye.